Hey yo, yes, to the brother who said he was feeling guilty about the fact that, not necessarily guilty, but he was feeling torn about the fact that he worked hard to get his job and he didn't want people to feel like he got a job because of DEI or because of affirmative action. And folks who feel awkward about affirmative action, especially when you feel like you truly qualify. If you know that you did well in the exam, you know that you had a great resume, you know that you wrote a great paper, you know that uh, you had a great interview, you have no reason to feel awkward or to feel that you don't belong because you know you went through the hoops to get to where you got to. And if anything, um, black people, black and brown people, but especially black people, are scrutinized more than ever. And so you probably are as good as the best, but the one thing that I want to say really quickly about affirmative action is not saying that you should be let into the school because you're a black person. Affirmative action is saying that your essay and your application should be read, like it should literally be considered because you have a right to be considered, as a possible student in the institution that you are getting into. Then the schools decide the quality of students that they want to pick, but affirmative action says that based on your name or your skin color, you should not be isolated from the applicant pool. And that is why I believe we need affirmative action. If you look at it, when the affirmative action, when the Supreme Court struck down affirmative action, a lot of Asians who actually were the ones who sent the case to the Supreme Court are not getting admitted into these schools and they are confused. The reason is because you can be smart. It doesn't mean a school is obligated to let you in. The school can use its own criteria to determine who it wants to allow into the institution. Affirmative action was saying, well, you have to be considered because you are, the laws allow you to be considered rather than the school using its discretion, which may sometimes be, lean towards, a more privileged group. People that are funding the schools, people that are contributing money towards the schools, alumni, that attended the schools, their kids, stuff like that. And so you sometimes need affirmative action and DEI in place so that there is more transparency and more fairness across board. Anyway, these are just my thoughts.